Hi, guys. My name's Ruth Duran. I'm a certified life coach, and I help business women make more money without working any harder or longer. My clients come to me and they are working extra hard. And so whenever they go to a solution to create more money in their business, their answer is always to work harder. And so my job is to help my clients do the work that they want to do, but create more money without the solution being harder or longer. So I'm always thinking about my ideal woman is a very hardworking woman. She wants the best for her children, her family. She wants financial security for her family. And she's thinking, well, if I need to get this financial security for my children, I need to work harder. Means I need to be exhausted and do more things, or I need to work longer, more hours in the day to get what I need to get done. And so what she's doing, let me double check my volume. I'm checking my volume. Let me double check my volume. Okay, that's working. So anyway, so my woman is thinking that to be able to make more of the money she wants to make, she has to work harder or she has to work longer. My clients get burnt out. My clients get exhausted because their solution is working harder or longer. Like if I need to make another 10K in my business, I need to work either harder or longer. But I'm here to show you that the way to create more money is how we think and feel about what we're doing. The way to create money is by how we produce, and production is what value we add into the world. So traditional productivity is units per hour. It's something that was created by manufacturing, by units of gadgets that went through the production line per hour. So they were able to say we were productive because we made 100 gadgets in an hour. So if they want to be more productive, they can say, well, I need to make 150 more gadgets in an hour. And so that's where productivity comes from. And so it's manufacturing. But productivity is also something that we can look at in our lives as business people. And productivity, I was first introduced to productivity when I worked for a corporation. I was an accountant. And so I believed it was units per hour. And so for me, I thought at that time, how many things can I do? How many touch points can I touch to be more productive? But when I started being introduced to the concept I'm going to teach you today, I started realizing is what is the value that we want to add to our employer, to the people that we're serving in the same amount of time. So what is more productive for example, for an accountant is to give a clear forecast of what we need to do to increase our revenue in less time. So instead of taking days to tell them that, tell them that in clear, more concise. So what can we produce as a company? Because if we're not making money, we're not in business. If we don't have clients and leads, we're not in business. So as I said, my clients, if you are my client, if you're thinking the way to make more money is more action, more time, more action. And for me, I'm here to share with you that what creates more results in the bank is our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. I'm never the one to tell you, no, think positive thoughts, feel positive feelings, sit on the couch and eat bonbons. No, I'm the one to say, for example, believe that your clients are out there. Think about your clients. Feel connection with your clients. Go out and talk to them. Go out and market to them. Go out and add value into their life. That is what's going to create results in the bank. So productivity is units per hour. Productivity, in my opinion, is what did you produce in that hour you actually worked? So you worked in your business for an hour. What did you actually produce? What is the tangible result that you produced? And is that tangible result valuable? So for example, the one example that I share is I can put out a Facebook post that just talks about, oh, I have the best skincare product. I don't break out with acne anymore. That's valuable. Somebody might say, what do you use? I break out with acne. I have acne all the time. And then it's like a little bit more valuable is this is the skincare product I use, and I use it twice a day, morning and night, and it helps me break with no breakouts. More valuable versus going, this is the product that I use, this is how I use it, this is when I use it, this is the benefits of this product, this is why this product is different than any other product on the market, and these are the extra benefits like age-defying products and stuff like that. More valuable. So I showed up, did the same thing, put something on social media. One was valuable, but the third one was even more valuable. So what did you produce? How much more value did you produce in that hour? So I have a 3-step process that I use and I help my clients use that creates more of that productivity, more of that value into the world. Because remember, money in the bank is an indication of how much value you have given or you have put out. And so the more value we produce, the more money we will have in the bank. The more value we produce means the more people will want to pay us to help them. And so the first step that I teach my clients to do is planning. We are always planning. I want you to think about, if I'm going to create a product, like for example, creating this today, I sat down and I planned. What did I want to teach you guys about? What did I want to create and teach you guys and show you guys how to create? What was the end in mind that I wanted? And so I had to sit down and plan before I took action. I needed to think about what is it that people want to learn about. And so then I planned before I take my action. This has us pausing and thinking about how to plan and what we're going to create. This has us really thinking about the end in mind. My goal is to help my clients make more money without working any harder or longer. So the way to make more money without working any harder or longer is to identify what productivity is. And so that was my end in mind. And so many people will just start thinking that if I start faster, then I will get it done faster. But what happens is you start faster and you miss key important points. You miss communicating with people. You miss what you're actually working towards. And so you can spend an hour working, but if you don't know what you're working towards, it's not going to help you. Think about, if my destination is to go to California from Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's where I live. I want to go to California. And so for me to go, okay, I want to go to California. So to go to California, what I need to do is start driving east. So I'm start driving west versus going, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to get into my car and drive down the freeway and then decide maybe I want to go. Maybe I'm going to Texas. Oh, maybe I'm going to Oklahoma. Maybe I'm going to California. Maybe I'm going to Arizona. And so we don't know where we're going. So I can be in my car for an hour and I will not have got any further to where I want to go because I don't even know where I want to go. But if I pause, be very clear how I want to get there, be very clear where I'm going, be very clear how long I want to be there, very, very different. The step number 2 is create a schedule, time-based schedule. We want to really give ourselves a time limit. So my clients will say, I want to work on my business. And then I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to entail. I don't know how long it normally would. I don't know what I'm producing. But what we do is when we have a plan, we give ourselves a time based in an hour. I will have this all done. In an hour, I will have brainstormed what I want to teach. I will have written my notes and I will have put it down on this flip chart. So I have an hour. Whether I finish in an hour, I don't know, but I give myself an hour. This really, if it's taken you a long time, it's because you are being a perfectionist. You're trying to do A+ work and put in your time and attention in something that's not going to create the results. You put in your time and attention in not something that's going to create that value. You're cleaning it up. So my mentor, Brooke Castillo, teaches us to do B- work. Do the best you can and put it out there. So you give yourself an hour, you schedule it on your calendar, you put B- work out into the world. Perfection only slows us down and costs us so much time and energy. So perfection only costs us so much money. Perfectionism is, if you want to go slow in life, if you don't want to have money in the bank, subscribe to perfectionists. And every time I can tell where somebody is in perfectionism is by here, the money in the bank, by what they're producing, by whether they're creating what they want to have. Every time I deal with a perfectionist, I know, because I'm a recovering perfectionist, I know that person is afraid. That person is scared. And so I help them identify, what are you scared of, so that they can put their work into their world, their work into the world, so they can plan, so they can schedule, so they can create results and money in the bank. And so trust me, I understand. I'm a recovering perfectionist. Perfectionism, we're scared. We're scared of what it's going to make it mean. We're scared of what people make it mean. We're scared of what comes off. But what happens is it slows us down. It costs us time and money. It costs us our happiness. So perfectionism is a thief. And I am done with perfectionists. We cannot produce at a very high level when we're trying to be a perfectionist. You want to be a perfectionist and you want to be a high producer, you've got to pick one. Pick high producer or pick perfectionist. You can't have both. And that's one of the biggest realizations that I've had to come through, is I'm doing the best I can with the information I have. I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to look at the feedback. Remember the money-making formula we learned last month? That is a feedback routine. And so I have to be comfortable with accepting feedback. The third part is, and you're going to see this thing in everything I do, and this is managing our mind. So step number 3 is mind management. Clean up your thinking. Your thinking fuels all your feelings fuel all your actions. So if you want to take action that's going to produce result that you want in money in the bank, you need to clean up your thinking. You need to clean up what you're making it mean. I create a schedule where I clean up my thinking every single day. And this is not an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. This is 10, 15, 20 minutes a day of cleaning up my thinking, which changes my feelings, which fuels my action. And so clean up your thinking. When you take time to clean up your thinking, then you find, what are my negative thoughts? What are my negative stories? What are my emotions that I'm feeling? For example, I can be feeling doubt. And so it's like, okay, I notice what I'm feeling is I'm feeling doubt. Before I take action from doubt, I need to see what is making me feel doubt and then clean that up. I might be thinking, I can't do it perfectly. If I drop perfectionism, how am I going to do it perfectly? How am I going to create the clients that I want? And so going, you know what? My clients are not hiring me because I'm perfect. My clients are hiring me because they want results in their life as well. My clients are not hiring me because I don't misspell words, or everything is done perfectly, or I look the perfect image of a life coach. No, that's not why my clients are hiring me. My clients are hiring me because their thoughts and their feelings and their actions are not creating money in their bank. They're working harder and longer to create the money. And so they're really frustrated and overwhelmed, and they are ready to make money in their bank. So they don't care whether I'm perfect. They don't care anything about me. They care whether I can help them. And so really, then that is, now my thought is, I'm here to help my clients. I then feel motivated, and then I take my action, which then increases the money in the bank. And so we want to always find our thoughts. Your negative thoughts only slow you down, or they only slow you down, or they don't fuel any action that's going to get you the result. Because I'm thinking, I need to do it perfectly. Let's pick on perfection today. So I'm thinking I need to do it perfectly. I feel insecure. I don't mark it, or I don't say it in the courageous way that needs to be said. And so I don't help anybody. I don't put value into the world. I don't help anybody think about their life in a different way. And also the other part, then I might go, you know what? I'm an example of what's possible. I'm an example of constantly improving and growing. I'm an example of what it looks like to do it and create more results. And so I can drop that perfectionism. I think I'm an example of what's possible. I feel empowered or even inspired. I market my business. I show people I can help them by actually helping them, which increases the results and money in the bank. And so we want to find any negative emotions, and we want to see what they're producing. So for example, one I found yesterday is, it doesn't matter. I've been doing this X, Y, and Z for so long, it doesn't matter. And then I feel detached from it. And then I still was putting out the information that I wanted to put out, but I was kind of like from that detached energy. And so the result I was creating was people were detached. The people I was talking to were detached. People I was talking to really were not attached to the outcome as well. So my result was showing up because of the way I was thinking, versus I'm thinking, you know what? It does matter. This is going to change somebody's life. I feel attached to the person, connected to the person I'm helping, connected to my woman who wants more money, connected to my woman who wants to have time with her family. So I'm connected to her. I say it from connection. It's not even the words I use. It's not even, I could say the exact same words, but they feel that connection increases the results, the money in the bank. So we want to always manage our mind and clean it up. So the first question is, what do you want to produce? What is it that you want to produce? And then begin with the end in mind. What is the finished product you want to produce? Then plan it in advance. And especially when you believe in it's possible for you to create the result that you want. So you plan it. Then the second thing is you schedule a time to do it. You say, this is what I'm going to do at this hour. This is what I'm going to do at this time. I'm going to do it for an hour. Not more, not less. When an hour is done, I stop, I put it away, or I'm finished. I'm going to do B- work. I'm going to get it done. So what tool am I going to use? I currently use a tool that I call Monday Money Hour 1 that I teach my clients. I will use the tool to schedule it so I know what I'm going to do every single week. Then the third part is manage our mind. If I'm feeling worry, if I'm feeling doubt, if I'm feeling confused, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, if I'm feeling stressed, if I'm feeling busy, if I'm feeling pressured, what am I thinking that's making me feel those feelings? Where is it, for example, if I'm feeling doubt, where am I feeling doubt? What is the doubt coming from? What am I doubting? What is it about I teach my clients another thing called the Motivational Triad and the belief triad. Which part of the belief triad am I not believing? Where's that doubt? What story am I choosing to believe about myself? What is the negative version, self-concept do I have about myself? I tell myself, people like me can't. People like me don't. People like me, what is that story? And then clean that up. Where do I go? Where do I go when I fail? Where do I go when I try to put something out and I fail? Do I crawl under the covers and cry, or do I evaluate it, get the amazing feedback from it, see, was it my thoughts, what are my feelings, what are my actions, and then tweak and adjust one of those. And so ask yourself, what do you want to think and feel? What is it that you want to think and feel? Because my people, they're taking the action. They're doing the things. So I'm never going to coach you guys on the A line. I'm always going to coach you on what are you thinking and you're feeling. So if you think about what do you want to think and feel, and for example, if I want to feel productive. I want to feel effective. I want to feel inspired. I want to feel motivated. I want to feel certain that I can help people. What would I want to feel? That's a feeling I want to feel. So what would I want to think about it? So if I want to feel certain, I can help my person. And so I think I can help my person. This is how I help my person. And so the action that I take is I actually do it, and I actually speak to them, and I help them, and I show them I can help them by actually helping them, which creates the results, which creates the money in the bank. And so what do you want to experience as your future self? So this is going into the person that you want to become, the successful person that you want to become. How is she thinking and how is she feeling? And sometimes it could be, what is she doing? So it could be, well, I'm thinking and feeling that I can help so many more people. So what am I doing? Talking and helping to so many more people. So my future self, the woman who, me, a master coach, fully booked master coach, who is helping people really live the best lives. What am I thinking and feeling? I can help them. My offer is the best offer in the market. I'm the only one who understands my people and what they struggle with exactly the way I do. Like, I get my person. Thought, feeling, very different action, which creates very different results, which adds value into the bank. So many people will say that the A line is where I want to go when I need to add value into the bank. So that's what my clients are thinking. They're thinking, I need to make money, so I need to go to the A line, which means working harder or working longer. That's my people. My person is going to do that. But money is created by value, and value is created by how we think and how we feel. And so to make more money without working harder or longer, we want to clean up our thinking and our feeling so that the actions that we take are very, very different, and then create the results that we want in the bank. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this really helped you see how to be more productive and how to create more of the results that you want. If you'd like to dive deeper into this, I can help you. I have positions open for one-on-one coaching, where I work with you one-on-one, and we identify, what does this look like to you? What do you need to manage? What are your stories? What are your hurdles? What is keeping you from creating the results that you want? And once we clean that up, you can take the actions that you're already taking, but the actions that you're already taking will be even more effective to get you the results that you want. So thank you so much for joining me. If you are on Facebook, join us every Wednesday, except next Wednesday. I have a prior obligation. I will not be able to do it at 2 p.m. I might do it at 4 p.m. But in the future, join me on Zoom, where I'm coaching the people on Zoom how to create more money without working any harder, how to actually take this concept and apply it into their life, find some of those stories and manage their mind so that they can create more of the results that they want. So if you're on Facebook, join us next week and every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Zoom, where you will be coached. And that's why I don't record it after this, because it's private for only the people who are on Zoom. So my friends, thank you so much. My friends on Facebook, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next week, I think 4 o'clock. I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know.